Oh, oh, they smell strong. Do they really like mushrooms in Lithuania? I highly recommend this. So Medutis, and the previous item was Meduolis. A bit more pizzazz as compared to vanilla cake, because in Pakistan you never really find Lithuanian snacks.
Hello again.
Hello again. Another day, another video.
The last time I received quite a few Pakistan and India treats, and that was very nice, very pleasant and enjoyable.
We can link that video somewhere on the screen.
And this time I decided to reciprocate and provide a lot of treats that can be obtained in Lithuania.
Yeah, as promised the last time.
And what a treat it is. Very exciting.
I am excited too.
Let's begin.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
So this is crisps of a brand Oho, made near Kaunas. Take a look. It's creamy mushroom flavor.
Okay. So, Oho. Okay. What does Oho mean?
It means wow.
Okay, wow. Oho. So I could say that. Okay. Okay, I like it. I'll give it a go. Okay. Fairly easy to open. They look like... Okay. Okay, I see. They smell a little bit herby, like a herb. And I also smell a bit of mushroom, which makes sense that it's a mushroom flavor, but also herb. And I also see a herb drawn here, so maybe that's what it is. Okay.
You see, each have holes.
Yeah, they have these holes, and they feel like corn things. But I'll see. I assume they are corn, right?
Might be. Try.
This is really good. So the texture is, yeah, like corn. I know about this texture because in Pakistan we have dehydrated chips type of things that you put into oil, deep fry them, and then they become like this texture. So the texture is a bit like that. We call it papad in Pakistan. Then,
Papad.
yeah, like there are different variety of papads, but there are some that are like this. They're like small and corn based, and the flavor is actually very intense. It's like more intense than the chips that we have in Pakistan. It's like more flavorful, I would say. So I would say in Pakistan, if we would have like 3 or 4 bites of one same chip, then we would achieve like this amount of flavoring, which I achieved in just one chip. So that's good. And in terms of the mushroom flavor, I love mushrooms. I know some people don't like it, but I just love mushrooms and I really like the flavor.
Glad it worked out.
It's a hit for me. I would definitely try it again. Oh,
give a score.
Oh yeah, I forgot the score. It's out of 10. I'm gonna start in the middle. Not in the middle, but like I'm gonna give it an 8. Although I really like it, but I wanna give an 8 in case I really like something more. So I'll baseline it to 8 out of 10.
I see. Thanks for trying.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, I highly recommend it to people that have Eastern European shop in their cities. I would recommend going to the shop and trying Oho. And I assume they have like other flavors.
Yes, normally they do.
Yeah, I do recommend this mushroom flavor if you like mushrooms.
Next is also chips.
Yeah.
It's from another brand named Estrella. I'm not sure if it is made in Lithuania, but it is quite popular in Lithuania. And this flavor is also very Lithuanian. It's dill flavor. Take a look.
Okay. It does look good. I do like crinkle chips. Okay, again, very straightforward to open.
Yeah.
Oh, they smell strong. Good type of strong if you like dill. If you like dill, yeah. I do like dill. But also dill reminds me of fish rice dish, because like in Pakistan we would add dill in rice that are eaten with fish. It just reminds me of that dish, but not without the fish part. Just the rice part of it.
Chips with fish would be weird.
Yeah, so they are, and I like it that it's very small, you know, because sometimes there are chips that are really big and then it's really hard to just eat them as a whole. So this is a nice type of size. So they are really good again, but they are a tad too salty for me. I do like it a lot. The flavoring, again, what I noticed with Oho chips was that just one bite is packed with flavor as compared to Pakistani chips.
Same here as well?
Same here, yeah. This is very packed, very flavorful. I would say even more so than Oho for some reason, but it's a little bit too salty for me. If you like more salt, I usually eat less amount of salt in my foods, but if you like eating salty things, I think this would be really palatable.
Lithuanians do like salt.
Then it makes sense. I really like it as well, but I think I won't be able to finish the whole pack because I would get too salted up. But I really like it. So I would, only because of the salt content, I would give it a 6.5. But apart from that, flavor-wise, amazing, really good.
Thanks for trying. And guess what? There is one more chips bag.
Okay, I'm ready.
So first one was corn, second one was potato. What could the third be? The third one is another company that became popular in Lithuania named Bon Chance. And similar to the first brand, this one is also mushroom flavor chips, but it's also made from dark bread. So it's Bon Chance mushroom dark bread chips.
Okay, that's interesting. Do they really like mushrooms in Lithuania?
Yes, they do. They like picking mushrooms too.
Okay, that makes sense then to have so many like mushroom flavored chips, because we don't really have that in Pakistan. We don't have mushroom flavored chips. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so they are trying like Pakistani style. Then you open like this. Again, a very strong scent. This also smells a bit garlicky though. Although it doesn't say garlic.
This company does make a lot of garlic varieties. Yeah, chips with garlic.
Maybe they do have a small content of garlic. Like they look like these dark chips. Very thin cut bread. Yeah, flavor wise amazing. Again, salt content is even higher than the dill flavored one. But it's really good. I would say if it's kept on side of some drink like juice or something, that could go really well. Maybe an apple juice or an orange juice. I think that would go well.
Spoiler alert, we will be trying one drink as well.
Okay, well, I'm excited. So I think if it's eaten with drink in moderation, I think the saltiness will be fine. I think it would really complement the drink. On its own, I don't think a person would eat like the whole packet on their own.
In the previous video, I tried a few snacks that you provided and I tried them separately and with the drink. So now we can return to these when it's the drink part.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So without the drink, I would rate this a 7. I really like this. Flavor-wise, it's really good.
Thank you for trying.
And the texture is really good as well. I think this one I found the most crispy out of all of these chips. It's very crispy, which I would also guess goes well with a drink, because then if you take a bite and you drink, it sort of works in the mouth.
Before we get to a drink, let's try one more. This is a snack from Lithuanian brand named Yes, and this is sunflower seeds of a chili flavor. It can be a little bit spicy. Try it out.
Okay. The packaging is really good. It's very red, which makes sense because it's spicy and there are just chilies falling everywhere. I really like the packaging, but it also looks a bit scary because my spice tolerance in general is not too high. I mean, I can handle the Pakistani level of medium spice, but if it's way too spicy,
typical Pakistani person's spice tolerance level should be way greater than a typical Lithuanian's.
Yeah.
But let's see how it goes.
Okay.
I'll place a tissue paper.
Yeah. Okay. So they are sunflower seeds, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So I can see they are all coated in this spice mix, which I assume they have roasted the seeds and then prepared some masala mixture.
Before you eat, just to let you know, you have to eat what's inside. You cannot eat the shell.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm familiar with that. Okay. Okay, they are quite spicy, but they're not too overboard. Only because I've tried one just now, so it's hard to tell. But based on one, it's not too overboard. It's more like a barbecue though. What does it say? It does say sweet chili barbecue.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's more like barbecue sauce with some spice in it. It's not too overwhelming. Good flavor, but I would say if somebody ate the whole packet, then they would get spiced up. I'll see what's inside.
Try this one.
Yeah. Actual sunflower seed from inside is just normal sunflower seed. It's not really flavored, like it hasn't taken the flavor, but the outside bit is what I think the flavoring is on. And you go inside, I would guess the purpose is that you put the whole seed in. That's what I did. Whole seed in the mouth, then once the flavoring is done from outside, then you open it, put the actual seed in and throw the hard shell, right?
People in Lithuania take a bunch of seeds in their mouth, then they open the seeds while they are in the mouth and they spit away the shells and eat that seed.
Oh, okay, so just like inside the mouth, they keep opening the shells
Yes.
and eating. Oh, okay, that's talent. Yeah, I really liked it. So score for the sunflower seeds, I would say. Now that's also based on one that I've tried. I would say 7.5 out of 10.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was really good.
Next, it's time for a drink. So here's the cup.
Okay.
And I'm presenting a drink called Gira. In English, that's Kvass. Soft drink, no alcohol.
Okay. It's really cold. Did you put it to the fridge or is
No.
it just room temperature this cold? Okay, just has a bit of foil on it. I really like the packaging. It's a bit vintage.
That's where they are aiming for.
Yeah, like old time Lithuania maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Is it like a beer?
Flavor-wise,
But
it could be, but it's non-alcoholic.
Yeah. I'll let the foam go down. Okay, I'm really excited. Okay, it does smell fermented, which makes sense because it is a fermented drink. Like fermented bread and sultanas. What's it called in English?
Sultanas or raisins.
Raisins. Yeah. That's really good. Yeah, I really like it. Okay, which company is it? Smetoniška.
I think that is the company.
Yeah. Okay, now this is really good. I highly recommend this. Like this, I think with these chips should go really well.
Speaking of, let's give it a try.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think I'll try it with the bread chips. Bon chunks. Bread chips with mushrooms. So I'll try this one. Okay, yeah. This complements the bread chips really well. Like, it's not too salty with the drink, obviously, because it washes the saltiness down. No, I really like the combination. Drink, I would give 9.5 out of 10.
Oh, that's high.
Yeah, I really like it.
What about this?
I think I already ranked this one.
Yes, I think you gave 7 for a prior drink.
I would say I would maybe stick with the ranking. I highly recommend these snacks. Bread chip maybe is my most favorite out of these chips. Or maybe that oho was also really nice. They're all really good.
Great.
Okay.
So now we are done with the savory part and we'll go towards the sweeter items. This is the typical Lithuanian biscuit brand called Gaidelis. It means little rooster, and this particular one is of a cranberry variety. Take a look.
But they do have a rooster drawn on it. Again, I really like the packaging. It's matte as well, like not shiny, very papery. I really like it. It looks more suitable for the climate. And also the colors are quite nice. See, I've never actually tried cranberry biscuits before. Like, we don't have anything like that in Pakistan, cranberry biscuits. If I think about like raisin biscuits, there might be some, I can't even think of them, but there might be some existing. We do have with peanuts, but not with cranberries. That's not a concept we have there. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now I know what this is. I just said the wrong thing. In Pakistan, we used to have these biscuits called jam hats. They would be like round biscuits and a little heart in the middle with jam in it. And the jam, I think, was some berry jam or something. This does smell like jam hearts. Like exactly like
Interesting.
that.
As you see, there is rooster on the
Yeah,
biscuit.
that is so cool. That is really precise. Okay. Yeah, and it tastes like jam hearts. Exactly like jam hearts without the cream, because jam hearts have the cream in it, like white cream. But this is jam hearts without the cream. I love it. I reckon this would go really well dipping in the tea.
Well, currently we have only Kvass.
No, I understand, but I think this would be really good with the tea. I really like it. I'm not usually a biscuit person, but this is very good. And it's not too sweet, which I like. It has a good berry aroma. Although in flavor, I don't feel anything cranberry, but I can smell it. But flavor is like normal, a little bit different than Parle-G, but similar to Parle-G. That's how I can describe it. In this bite, I got some berry in my bite, although it doesn't taste as strong like cranberries. Yeah, I really like it. Because I don't eat that many biscuits, for me savory items always win. So I would maybe give this a 6.5, but I really like it. If I have to try a biscuit, yeah, I would give it a go.
Great.
I think it's good.
Thanks for trying. We have a few more items to try. So we have this. In Lithuanian, these things are called Meduoliai, and this is of vanilla variety. In English, a similar counterpart would be gingerbread product. Take a look.
Okay. The opening is pretty straightforward. They are really big, which makes me think I won't be able to eat the whole thing. I'll at least make a bite. Okay, so they are a bit soft as comparison to what I was thinking. They're soft in the middle, hard from outside, have like sugar type of coating, which is really sweet from outside, but insidey bit is not as sweet as outside, and it's a bit dry from inside, which makes me think that maybe this is supposed to be eaten with a drink.
I think people can eat it with tea.
Yeah, either tea or coffee. I think it would go really well with coffee as well, with milk though. Coffee with milk. I think it would go really well. I like it. It's just a bit too sweet for me. But if somebody likes sweet things, this should do. This is really good. And I also feel because like one of each cakes, what do you call it? Cakes?
A single item in Lithuanian,
unit.
It's called Meduolis.
Okay, so one of these Meduolis is really big. In my opinion, if they were like maybe third of a size, then you can just take it and finish that in one bite. But I think this is a bit too big to finish in one go, at least for me.
Yes, they are not bite-sized unless one has a very large mouth.
Yeah. So yeah, but I really like it. I would give it a 5.5 out of 10. Only because I'm not that into sweet dishes and I find it a bit too sweet. But if it was less sweet, maybe if we remove the sugar coating from outside, I think it would jump up to a 7. But I'll stick to a 5.5 for now because it's a bit too sweet from outside. But overall, really good.
Thanks for trying. Let's bump up a notch and talk about even sweeter things. And for our next item, I'll need to stand up for a moment to prepare it.
Oh.
Here is that item. So in Lithuanian language, that is pyragas. I will put it to the plate.
That's like a full-blown cake.
And here it is in the plate. This is called Medutis, which means little honey. So it's honey flavored cake.
Okay.
Have a go.
So Medutis and the previous item was Meduolis.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. How to go about it? I don't think I can finish the whole thing. Is this like one bite for one person?
So maybe for either 2 or 3 people who sit at a coffee table and gossip.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's like a portion to share. Okay. I was trying to understand the portion sizes because in some countries, you know, they have really big portions. Some they have smaller portions.
Yes.
I do see like quite a lot of nuts on the top, which I would guess they're peanuts. I'm not sure. And something like this. Do you think this is chocolate?
Yes.
Okay, I sense some vanilla in it as well.
Yes, it is of vanilla variety.
Oh, okay. This reminds me a little bit of tiramisu, but without coffee. But like the overall assembly of this is very tiramisu-esque.
I see where it's coming. I agree.
Yeah, it's really good. I think it would go really well with tea. Maybe like black tea. I think it would go really well. I want to know what these nuts are. Maybe I'll give them a go.
I've seen in Lithuania people drink that with coffee.
Okay, so these are peanuts, which is really good. I think the peanuts are going really well with the whole thing. They do have some drizzle of chocolate syrup. I think they could do without it. It's not adding anything to the whole dish. But yeah, the peanuts definitely are adding. Yeah, I think this is really good. I would say for being a cake, even if it's used as a birthday cake, maybe like a bigger size, I think that could go quite well. I can imagine it being used in different use cases, like for a birthday, when people come over, you can serve this, or like for low-key gathering, for a like higher key gathering. I think this could go in a lot of places. I really like it. Maybe a 7 out of 10, or maybe a bit more, because it's very good to be used in different situations. Maybe an 8 out of 10. I changed my mind. 8 out of 10 is good.
Great.
Yeah, I think that's good. Like if I were to order a cake, I would much rather choose this instead of, for example, a Black Forest. I think this is good. And for an event, if I want to order a vanilla cake, yeah, I think I could order this instead, because it has a bit more pizzazz as compared to vanilla cake. Or like, okay, the only cake that I would think would stand out a bit more would be red velvet. I think this won't be able to go where I would order red velvet. But yeah, this has its own like uniqueness. Yeah, this could also pass where I want to order a tiramisu. I think this would pass.
Thanks for all these nice words.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Very good uses in different situations, I would say.
Next, let's go for a few sweet items.
Okay.
Here's a chocolate made in Lithuania, and the name is Manija. Have a go.
What does mania mean?
Mania.
Okay, like mania, like car mania.
Yes.
Okay. And it also has a hazelnut thrown on it, which is exciting. I do like hazelnut. It looks like the bars that are in the US chocolates, like Mars bar or even Snickers.
How is it?
Okay, this took me a while to chew the bite. Really good. Has a very nutty flavor. As it shows hazelnut, it does remind me of Nutella. And it has some powdery thing, not powdery, but that also tastes like marshmallow. It might even be a nougat or a marshmallow, who knows. But overall, really good. Not too sweet, which I like, but sweet enough to call it a chocolate. It's good. I mean, it's more like a Mars bar. I wouldn't say this is like extraordinarily outstanding as compared to other chocolates that are in the market, but it's really good. So I would say, yeah, if you have this, you wouldn't miss the other chocolate bars. Like, it doesn't stand out, but it's really good. So I would give it maybe an 8 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's good.
Great. Let's try one more chocolate. This time it's real chocolate. The name is Pergalė. It means victory. And this one is of raspberry flavor.
Okay, again, I really like the packaging. I think Lithuanians have really got it down for package designing. I love it. All the colors are nice. All the gold coated thing is nice. Oh. I do like dark chocolate, so I assume I would like it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I like it that they have like very small bite-sized pieces, because sometimes I struggle when chocolates have like very big lines to cut. I like
some
that.
Sizes are bigger than others.
Yeah, something for everyone. I think it's just the middle bit that is longer, where the name is. Something for everyone. But I like that these bits are small. Okay. This is really good. So yeah. This is really good. It's dark chocolate, so it has that intensity of dark chocolate. Has a bit of saltiness to it, or maybe it's just the bitterness that my mind is interpreting as a bit salty. And has raspberries, but it has like dried up raspberries in between dark chocolate, which is really good. I could taste dried up pieces of raspberry, which were like sweet, and then the chocolate was a bit salty, a bit bitter. It was really good, like a very good combination of all-rounder flavor. I really like it. I would give this a 9.8.
Oh wow, that's very high.
Yeah, so the only reason I give it a 9.8 and not 10 is because in case in the rest of the items that you've brought, if there's something that passes expectations even further than this, then I want to leave some space for a higher number than what this is getting. But this is by far the best thing what I've tried out of all the products today. The 9.8 is pretty high. This is really good. I highly recommend Pergalė raspberry. I would be really wanting to try other flavors as well, but this is really good. Yeah, this just makes me happy. What next?
And for the final product, we'll need a plate.
Okay.
If you remember, I received a jar with a pickle. So now I have a jar for you with a pickle as well. This is marinated cucumber. As you see at the bottom, they have various spices like dill, chili, other seeds.
Yeah.
Have a go.
So this is what I would say in the UK they call gherkins.
Now I'll take some time to open. One moment. I managed to loosen it up. Now it's up to you.
Okay. Okay, that's simple enough. So this is that gherkins, what they eat in the UK, right? So in Pakistan we have pickles, but we have different types of like mango pickle or chili pickle. We don't have cucumber pickle, but you could find this in a shop where they have imported stuff. So you could find it from a different country shop in Pakistan, but I don't think they make like cucumber pickles just within Pakistan. They might do now, but not in my knowledge. I like it that it has like all these different herbs at the bottom. Really good. Let's see which brand this is. Kėdainių.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. I'll take one. It's good that these are like mini cucumbers, not too big. This is really good. It's a bit sour, not too sour. It also has that hint of sweetness, a bit of saltiness. It's soft, and I think it would go really well with a steak. If you can make a chicken fillet, that could be really good with this. I think any meat, or like even with chicken drumsticks or something, I think this could go well. And I can smell the dill, as I can see the dill in the marination of the pickle. Yeah, I can smell dill very clearly, which is what I like in quite a lot of these snacks. They tend to have a dill flavor to them, which I really like.
Yeah, Lithuanians like dill.
I also like that after so much marination, this still has kept its crunch. It's pretty crunchy, so it's good. It's very refreshing. Yeah, that's what I can say. This is very refreshing. Yeah, I really like it. I think I would try it with some dish, definitely. So out of 10, I would give it an 8.5. This is really good.
Good score.
Yeah,
Thanks
really
for
good.
trying.
Yeah, thank you for bringing all the snacks. I really liked the snacks. It was a new twist because in Pakistan you never really find Lithuanian snacks or like Eastern European snacks. So it's really good to find and try these, and maybe someday you can find them in Pakistan. But these are really good. I think these would suit the Pakistani taste palette really well, and I'm sure it would suit the Indian taste palette really well as well, because trying out Indian and Pakistani snacks, those are similar-ish. Different but similar-ish. Really good.
That's all for today.
Like it, share it with your friends, and let us know any suggestions.
What else can we try?
Yeah, let us know. We'll see you in the next video.
See you next time.
Bye.